Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Deadside. Welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Man. I'm enjoying this very much. I mean, oh god, just a minute. Just a minute. Ah, that soundtrack by Tim Haywood. It's legendary, isn't it? It's so beautiful. I love it to bits. And look, I love this where it shows you around the various nooks and crannies of Deadside. Believe me, you've no idea how big Deadside is. It is fucking enormous. Here we are. Last time round, we discovered this place. What's this? Ah, anything? Did we pick something up from here? Maybe we did. Ah, yes, the book, the Prophecy. 23rd of November, 1888. Dear friend, although centuries may have passed by the time that you read this note, know that I greet you both as a friend and as a brother, for I in my time have also borne the burden that is the Mask of Shadows. The Shadow Man is not... It's not a singular being. The Shadow Men are those who are chosen by the mythology itself, and they either wear the Mask of Shadows, or like Mike here, they have it implanted in their body somehow. If you look at Mike, he's got the mask like grafted into his chest. Know then that I constructed these passageways, the paths of shadow, as pathways through the place known as Deadside, so that we and those who also bear the mask might bring order to this realm and traverse it without hindrance. In my time I have gathered and catalogued many of the ancient artifacts of power, some of which reside within these chambers. However, I fear that I must leave my work incomplete. A seed of darkness has come to this realm, more powerful than has been felt in centuries. That would be Legion. And so I find it necessary to seal the paths of shadow, lest they and their the artifacts within them fall into the hands of evil. The task of securing these passageways has been an immense labor, and I fear that with my weakening powers, these outer gates have not been secured as strongly as those deeper within the paths. Know then that the way ahead shall require much greater strength than that which brought you here. In addition to the catalogue of artifacts, find here enclosed Les Cartes du Prophète, the prophecy as spoken to the ancients by the lower. I fear that the darkness I sense on this day might be that which Les Cartes speak of, but fate has made it my charge not to challenge that darkness. Instead, my labour is to secure these passageways, so that, come the time of prophecy, when evil shows its true form, they may be reopened and their relics uncovered. Maxim St. James. I don't know whether he's one of the Shadow Men from the comics, maybe? I don't know, maybe. Les Cartes, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. It's like a tarot card, right? Oh, yes. Long before the men of shadow, creatures with souls of evil did descend upon the world. Immortals, they were led by the one who is many, he who bears the mouth of blood. After the longest of battles, he was defeated and banished to a place beyond the worlds, and the dark souls of his armies were sealed into Govi. You see that thing there? That's something we're going to be seeing at some point in this game, and yeah, they are fucking hideous, and yes, they are fucking evil. Yes, and the Sisters of Blood were entrusted with the Govi, and for many lifetimes the Dark Souls lay under their protection. We'll also be meeting them. Oh, there he is! And then the one who is many did return from the place beyond the worlds. Under his banner did he unite the madmen and killers, and they did build asylum in the world of the dead. I like how fey he is. I like his appearance. There's something very creepily fetching about him. I think it's very cool. Ooh, hello. And sending his minions throughout the world of the dead, he gathered the dark souls that were not under the Sisters' protection. Using their dreaded power, he summoned the five mortal men to do his bidding, and they built for him gateways of souls into the worlds of men. We'll be finding those gateways. So the five did appear in a dream to the sorceress, that would be Nettie. And their lizard king did announce the apocalypse with the cries of 1,000 men. Ah, there we are. And in her darkest hour, the sorceress did call upon the man of shadows, which would be us. Oh, there's Jaunty. And the serpent did guard the marrow gates until the shadow returned to the world of the dead, and thence did this serpent become his advisor. For the man of shadow did open the coffin gates, and for the first time in 100 years were the paths of shadow walked. The man of shadow did break the Sisters' spell on the Govi, and in taking the dark soul's power, he did unite it within him. That's going to happen. With greater powers, the man of shadow finally entered Asylum, and did find the gateways within that led to the world of men. And he passed beyond them and did confront the five, but in the broad light of day did he fall to them. And the sorceress fell into a deep trance, her powers exhausted, and a shadow did fall upon the world of men. And Legion took the power of the dark souls unto him. The end. That's the engine, that's the Dark Soul engine at the heart of the Asylum. All of this will come to pass. Baton, that blade which pierces the ether and carries the spirits through it. Flambeau, bearer of the voodoo flame. Marteau, that which sounds the rada drums. Calabash, destroyer of the sacred veve. Asson, sacred rattle of the mambo. Poin, to climb the falls of blood. Ensign, that which protects. L'Eclipse, the bringer of night, releasing the shadow into the world of men. Le Soleil, a brother sun, La Lune, sister moon, and La Lame, the power that binds. Only the most powerful may read this book of secrets. The sacred marks given in trials by Les Soeurs de Sang, the sisters of blood, as protection from the elemental fire. That he may grasp fire yet feel no pain. That he may walk over burning coals, that he may be consumed by flame, yet no harm shall come to him. Offerings to the lower on the altars of life, lying beyond the wasteland. 100 cadeaux, made as an offering to the lower, shall increase the strength of a man's spirit. And there we are. That's basically telling us everything. Everything we need to know about what's going to happen in the game. It really does tell you everything, that prophecy. Just in, you know, symbolic terms, obviously. And yeah, don't worry, we will go and speak to Nettie in a moment. Nothing in there. We can't activate this one yet because we need one Dark Soul. As you can see, we need 1 meter on our Dark Soul meter to open that gate. So we can't do that one just yet. That's the way we came in, I do believe. And also, I do believe now we have, yes, so we can go and speak to Nettie quite safely because we can just teleport back to this area. So that's what we're going to do.
Come on, Slowpoke.
That's so creepy. I love that. That transition is wonderful. Roland can help you avoid dangerous traps and projectiles. Well, thank you for that. The original game didn't have those hints and tips.
I've gone deeper into Deadside and discovered a place that only shadow men may enter. But I'll be damned if I can find a dark soul.
You will be damned if you don't get yourself together, Shadow Man. The prophecy is taken effect. You found a path of shadow built by your predecessor, Maxim St. James. Search the path for the Govi, and when you find one, use your shadow powers to open it. Now get to it.
Yes, ma'am. Told, right? Absolutely told. And yes, there are plenty of secrets around here. Don't worry, we'll open them all. There are secrets around here, and we will open them. Okay, let's go back to the Path of Shadow. There we are. Prophecy Chamber. It's very beautiful. I mean, obviously the game looks quite old now, but for its time, it was quite good looking. A bit like all of us in that regard, really, right? Okay. So, we came in that way. We want to go out through that way, I do believe. I do love the mythology of this game, and it's got a certain something. It's got that X factor this game does, like an atmosphere, a feeling about it. Oh, fuck. That's because I was wittering away about atmosphere and whatnot, rather than paying attention to what I was doing. A lot of games from this era do. Because, of course, you have to bear in mind, game developers were really experimenting with not only 3D, but with means of storytelling, methods of storytelling in video games. Oh, a Dark Soul! Oh, I'm having that. Thank you! They're vile, aren't they? They're like little maggots. Oh, there we go.
Power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
Yay! We like that. We like that. We can't touch that yet. Those blocks burn. We need a particular tattoo in order to touch them without damaging ourselves. So, yeah, now we can do this, so let's do it.
I'm the Lord of Deadside.
If you look, the doors are made of meat. It's very strange. They're made of skin and meat. That ups our, it's basically mana. It's for our magical abilities. Okay, so we are traveling deeper into Deadside. Hello. Can't activate that one yet. Is there something undead down there? Yes, there is. Ah, that's one of the paths. We can't go down there yet. Oh, boy, yes, we can. We just can't go through here. Hello! And look, we can charge up our gun a bit now, which is cool, right? We can make it more powerful. The more of the Dark Souls you get, the more powerful your gun becomes. Oh, yes, please. Of all of them, thank you. I remember when this game released, there was a massive strategy guide to go with it. I mean, like, friggin' huge. Also, the game came with this wonderful map. Like, it wasn't like a literal map, it was a symbolic map. Really beautiful. Okay. So that's like a transitional area?
Unsalvaged souls that drift beyond the marrow gates for an eternity of waiting. This infinite limbo, this wasteland, this untamed, unnatural afterbirth I command with my endless darkness. What ineffable secrets are whispered within the paths of shadow? What red-edge realities rising bleak above the blasted skyline? Deadwing, Duppy, Zombie Mother. This voodoo lord outlasts them all.
I love how bleak it is. There's something about the bleakness of the metaphysics I find very appealing. Nothing is good. Nothing is good. Even if Shadow Man succeeds and he stops Legion from doing what he's doing, everyone is still condemned to the same filth and shit, right? Everyone who dies, which is obviously everyone, we're all going to end up in Deadside. And Deadside is like worse than death. You rot and become something mad here. Oh, I see ya. Yeah, I see ya. Fuck. Oh, no. Yes, you can swim. Up you get. There we go. Hello, what's that? Does this do something, or is it just a platform? Just a platform, I do believe. Oh, yes, I want that. Yes, we can swim in the blood. And no, he doesn't drown because he's Shadow Man. Of course he doesn't drown. Why would he drown? He doesn't need to breathe, you know? I remember this was very impressive back in the day. The swimming sections were very impressive. Obviously not so much now, but by God they were, once upon a time. Hello. What have we got here? Oh, that just opens automatically, that's good. Yeah, cool. Ah, so clearly we haven't activated that yet. Okay. What's in that? Nah, nothing I want. Okay. Let's go down here. There seems to be something down here. This is interesting. God, the lighting. They've really done a number on the lighting. It's beautiful. There was a time this game was very, very bloody dark indeed. To the point whereby there is a lantern that you can get, the flambeau. It's a weapon as well, but it's primarily a lantern. Oh, hello. Stop hucking at me, thank you. Thank you. That's enough of that. The auto-aim is very good. That's a new thing, actually. The original game had a very rough lock-on, but it wasn't very good. This is excellent, I've got to say. I'm very impressed. Hey! Lovely. Nearly got 100. If we get 100, we can up our health, which is lovely. Okay, so clearly we need to activate this. There we go. And now we can get through, can't we? Yay! There's loads of stuff like this. This is one of the easier ones, but you'll activate switches and things in areas that activate stuff in other areas, open doors and secret passages and whatnot. And there's no real guide. There's nothing telling you what's happened. You've got to go and figure it out for yourself, which I kind of like, I've got to say. Okay, so... Oh, the winged ones. What are they called? I can't remember. But they are nasty pieces of work. They're like harpies, look. Really unpleasant. Come on, up you get. Very unpleasant things. And they can do a right number on you if you let them. There you go. Boom! That's you done. Okay, so... How do I get to that, then? Can I get there yet? Maybe. Maybe. We'll find out. Lovely. Hey, there we go. Ooh, what have we here? Some of these, the Cadeaux, are very, very difficult to get, I can tell you. But again, it's worth doing, because you get your fully upgraded Shadow Man by doing this. Hey, there we go. Okay, right. So now we can go through here. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, yes, that will kill us. That is fire. It's lava and it will kill us. Until we get the right tattoo. You can get a tattoo that enables you to walk on fire, which is cool. There is a way of getting that Dark Soul by doing a very tricky jump here, but it's very, very hard to do. Huh? Oh, we did it! Oh, we were so close. I think we can do that. I do think we can do that.
Whoops.
Yeah, yeah. Death doesn't mean much to the Shadow Man. He just comes back. Death is kind of meaningless, you know? Because he's the Shadow Man. Of course it is. He's already dead. Okay. Hey! The only real penalty for dying is A, it sends you back, and B, it resets all the enemies. Which is... meh. Who cares, right? Whoop. You can do this. I know you can do this. Yes, I knew you could do it. I knew there's a way of doing that. Brilliant. You want as many of the Dark Souls as you can get. Obviously, can't get that yet. Nor am I gonna try. Well, actually, you can get it now. You just have to kill yourself to get it. Collect it and die, right? Go. Ooh. Yeah. Getting hucked at. Great sound effects. I mean, everything in Deadside is so wretched. That's something I like. There's nothing of nobility in Deadside. It is, as he put it, the asshole of the universe. And there's something kind of glorious about that, in a very, very bleak way. I suppose Mike was just lucky that he came across Agneta. Oh, ouch, ouch, yeah. Otherwise he'd be just like everybody else, right? Condemned to this place. Which is an horrific thought. And it goes on forever. I mean, there's no end to the paths of shadow. Ah, so... Okay, if I jump across there, presumably... Oh dear, somebody isn't happy with me. Ooh, yes please. All of that, thank you. I like the temples and things, and the altars. I think that's very cool too. There's just a core of darkness to everything that I love. Ah, you can edge across that there, look. I don't know what that's for. Oh, bloody Nora. Ooh, there's a lot of them there. They don't look happy with me at all. What's this? Ooh. Hello, where am I? Oh, hey. Yeah, he's standing in the fire. He's going to kill himself. Ah. Oh, all good. All good. I'm going to get as many of these and as many of the Dark Souls as I can before entering the Asylum. Because the Asylum is nasty. Think Hellraiser, like Hellraiser 2, the Labyrinth in that, and you're not a million miles off. Oh, fuck. Oh, here they come. It's amazing how big this game is, considering that it, I mean, as bad as it was on PS1, it was on PS1, and it was also on other, like, early systems, like, you know, the N64 and whatnot. It's impressive. Although the N64 one is cut down quite a lot, for lots of reasons. One is memory storage, because it was on cartridge, obviously, and the other is content. This must have been one of the most adult games on the N64, because Nintendo didn't tend to go for that back in the day. They're a much more family-friendly console. Certainly in the West and the UK and Europe and whatnot. Ooh. Ah! Flying bastards. Flying dead bastards. We don't like them at all. Especially when they're hucking filth at us like that. As you can see, we're quite weak at the moment. We can't really do a great deal. And the range on our shadow gun is not good either. Not yet, anyway. It will be. Don't worry. It'll get there. Just, it might take us a while. That's all. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Oh! Lots of bastards. Lots of dead bastards. If you look at the... We're not firing bullets, look, we're firing souls. They're like shrieking souls. That's the ammunition for the shadow gun. Cool, right? I mean, even in this weak state, we're more than a match for most of the dead things in Deadside. That said, there are a couple of things that will give us pause. Those sisters that the prophecy spoke of, the Sisters of Blood, oh, they're tough. Lovely. Ahaha. Well, that's going to be useful. Oh my god, there's a load of them. Love this soundtrack, love it to bits. Oh fuck! Ow, I set Mike on fire. Or Shadow Man, as he likes to be called in this place. If you notice, he looks at where there's something of interest, right? It's cool. Now, we need to find where that... Ah, there it is. So that is what we activated, and now we should be able to get another Dark Soul. All being well. But where do we get it from? Where's the rope? We need to come up that way somehow. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's have a look. Whoa. Yeah, I want to be careful here. If we go down this way, perhaps. That might help. Whoa. There is a sort of logic puzzle element to this game as well, which I also like. Navigating Deadside is very much a logic puzzle in and of itself. Whoop. And you just got to remember shit. No map or anything like that, so you just got to remember. Which again, I rather like. Look at it, look at them in Deadside. The Govi look pulsates, they're made out of flesh. How cool is that? Yeah. Oh.
The power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
We've got ourselves another upgrade. That means we can open up the shadow doors with 2 notches now. Which means it's going to be worth going right back to the beginning of Dead. Oh, there's a new one, look. The sort of conjoined Deadsiders. Oh, did you hear what they said? Shadow Man. Love that. And now we can power up our gun, look, which is a bit more powerful. It's going to become so powerful that we can kill them in one shot, which is always hucking at us again. The way they fly apart has always killed me, always. Oh, they fire 2 hits at once, that's cool. Makes sense, they've got 2 heads, so, you know. I'll find them. Oh, hello. Oh, listen to the music. This is one of the temples. These places are very interesting. They are where Shadow Man can be upgraded with certain tattoos that enable him to traverse Deadside a bit easier. Whether we can do this one yet, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Ah. Maybe not. It looks like we need the one that lets us swim in fire. Because I'd assume that is fire. Oh, wow. And not just blood. Wow, I can find out. Yep, it's fire.
Shit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's alright. No problem. We've still got more Dark Souls than we kind of should have at this point, so absolutely fine with that. Actually, I'm just going to go look down the other path, because if you noticed there was another path this way. I'm just going to go have a look what was down there. Something interesting, I hope. You can also use this as a lantern, look, when you've got it charged up. How cool is that? I think it's cool. Can I get across to there? I don't think I can yet. Ah. I need the claws that enable you to climb up the blood falls. I don't have it yet. Huh? No, not yet. Oh well. Worth a try. Worth a try. Whoop. I like the way these snap open and snap shut. I think that's very cool. We didn't go down this way last time either. Uh-oh. Oh, gold. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's brought us to pretty much the same place anyway, so it's fine. We will get area of effect weapons eventually, which enable us to take down hordes like that quite easily. There is also a well, there are 2 actually. There are 2 very, 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 very big guns in this game. I think they're called the Rippers, which we will find in the asylum itself, and we'll be using them against like the big enemies. Ah, hello. Where's that then when it's at home? There's something else running around out here. We'll find out, won't we? Ah. Well, that's handy. Hang on, let me see. Well, look at that. Where's it going, though? Oh, it goes... interesting. I think we're going to have to go round the way to get to that. Yes. Okay. There's lots of areas like this where the jumping is kind of precise. I like that. This is a very much emblematic of games from this era. Still incoming from the 16-bit era, of course. Look at the sky. Desolate and polluted and just foul. Brilliant. Love it. As visions of the afterlife go, I kind of like this one. Hello! To both of you. Haha. I like the way they walk on their hands as well. That's kind of cute. But lots of different types of Deadsider wandering around the place. These are just some of the most common ones. Deadsiders everywhere. Whoop. And yes, there are others, I can hear them. Can you hear that? Love it. Put the gun away. This is a very sort of Lara Croft thing. Edging across narrow ledges and whatnot, and then... Oh, fuck. You can leap back, and that enables him to get to platforms he can't otherwise reach. I mean, a lot of the mechanics in this game are directly... They're very similar to many 3D platformers of the era. So, like... Tomb Raider, Soul Reaver, etc. Oh, hello! There you are. And there you're very much not anymore. Whoop! Okay, what have we got in here then? Whoa! Dark Soul! Yes, please.
Dark souls are mine.
It probably isn't the healthiest thing. Certainly on a metaphysical level, taking into yourself the most evil souls that have ever existed. You know? That's probably not a good thing, is it? But hey, you know, got a job to do, so why not? Not gonna whinge about it, obviously. Oh, go away, you little shit. Oh, hello! Shut your faces. And stop hocking at me, thank you. Ugh. Vile little things. Yes, I'm talking to you. Now, which one's that? That is one of the voodoo items that we need to progress. What have we got?
This should be useful.
Yes, it should be useful. So what have we got here? The Assault. There we go. Put this in our offhand. This is another weapon, and it's going to be very useful indeed. Also, you can use it to progress in certain areas. Ooh. Stop spitting at me, please. And you. I'll set you on fire. Yeah, it's very good for that. Unfortunately, if you set them on fire, you don't get the soul energy from them, which is slightly frustrating, but hey, what are you going to do? You only get the soul energy if you rip them apart with the shadow gun. Because that's the way of things. There you go. Hey. Yuck. All this blood everywhere, it must smell pretty bad. But then again, I imagine Deadside just smells bad anyway. Yeah, that 1-2 punch with the shadow gun, and this is pretty good. Okay, so whoop, slightly off there. God, the style of platforming just takes me back. It really does. Because it's kind of a dead genre now. You don't really see games much like this anymore, where the awkwardness of it is part of it. I know that sounds really weird, but it's true. All of this like precision platforming and whatnot. It's just part of the experience, and you've got to take it. Or not, you know? Huh? I must admit, I like this better than remasters of certain other games. I mean, I hated the remaster of Alan Wake. I absolutely hated it. And that wasn't even due to the remaster. I just realized the game isn't very good. And I know, sacrilege, right? I liked it when it came out too, but 10 years is a long time, yeah? And it's made a huge heckin' difference, I can tell you. I did not enjoy Alan Wake at all this time round, and I feel really sad for that. If you look, we've come a full circle. That is a shadow. That's a shadow door we won't be able to access for ages yet. Very cool. Okay, thank you. We certainly don't have the means of getting through there. I just found it wearisome, if I'm honest. All of the getting attacked from different angles and not being able to see what was going on and whatnot, I actually really hated it. Did not have fun with Alan Wake at all. Don't get me wrong, I know some people do, and all power, but I didn't enjoy it at all this time round. Okay, oh yeah, I remember this. So, oh fuck! You've got to jump almost immediately when you hit those, otherwise you go down. Yeah. Now, how do I get back there? Have I got to go all the way around again? Oh well, if that's the case, that's the case, isn't it? I think that may actually be the case. Fun. Whoop. There was no teleport, I don't think. Let me just check the teddy bear. Nope. New teleport. Oh well. I get there once, I will get there again. Without too much difficulty. Once you've mapped out Deadside in your head, it's not that difficult to find your way around. But it is vast. I mean, it's sprawling, Deadside is. Much bigger than it initially appears, or you would ever expect of a game of this type. Oh, being down there. Did we go that way? I can't remember off the top of my head, so I'm gonna give it a go. God, he's skinny, isn't he? It's something I really hated. There was a Shadow Man 2 on the PS2. It was terrible. It was utter garbage. It had none of the atmosphere, none of the mythology or metaphysics that this game has. Real shame. Real shame. It just lost something, like something really essential to its soul. And they made the Shadow Man well over the top. He looked like something from Hellraiser in that game. The design of the Shadow Man was just weird in that game. And Mike Loire was all buffed up. He looked like Wesley Snipes in Blade. And it was like, oh, no. No. They cacked that one a little bit, I'm afraid. Huh? And yeah, this kind of backtracking thing, this is part of the game too. You have to, again, bear in mind, this was a way that games of this era did longevity, right? Whoop. There we go. We're back. I hear a Dark Souls somewhere. I can hear something beating. That's interesting. I wonder where it is. Maybe not accessible yet. There are certain doors we can burn now as well. We're going to have to look out for them. Flesh doors that we can burn open, which is kind of cool, right? Okay, now. There we go. Hello. This is really tricky. Huh? More of that precision platforming. Oh, we can't go this way yet. We need to be able to walk on the lava. Oh, that is interesting. So, it's not going to let us go this way yet. I don't think, anyway. Well, 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 well. And up we get. There we are. Cool, good to know. So we've got to find another way. And find it we shall. So, we've come full circle now. Went down that way that time. Let's have a look what we can find. Okay. So I don't think there's anywhere else to go around here, is there? Don't think so anyway. I'm just going to do one more circuit and see what we can find. Because you never know in this game. There are secrets everywhere. And it's worth doing. It is worth wringing this one dry. We want everything we can get. Just to set us up for entering the asylum. Because believe me, if you think this is difficult, if you think this is dangerous, you've seen nothing. The asylum is hell. It is just the most hideous, vile place. And I will put content warnings up for the asylum as well, because it is really repulsive. It's very, very unpleasant indeed. As Legion said, it's a place, it's a paradise for all what he calls the misunderstood souls of the world, by which he means serial killers, sadists, the worst people alive. It is very horrible. Yeah. Okay. Now, did we go in there? I don't think we did we? Hey, oh, we didn't grab onto the edge. God damn it. Oh well. Did we go in there? We'll have a look. Let's go and have a look. I can hear another beating. I think there's a dark soul in there. If there is, I'm going to get it. Because I want it. There's a huge windmill around here somewhere in Deadside, and there's a puzzle involving activating it, which I would like to do. Ooh. You hear that? You hear the dark soul? I hear it. Let's go around this way. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha. Excuse me. Be there a dark soul at home? I think there may be. Thank you.
The dark souls are mine.
Fabulous, fabulous. We're not doing too bad. We are not doing too bad insofar as the Dark Souls go. Well, my loves, I'm going to leave it here. When we come back, we'll join Mike again on his Dark Souls hunt. Until then, bye-bye.